Hi guys, my name is Moriah Wicker,
I'm Cassie DW.
and we are from the Moriah Wicker team here at Keller Williams Realty, located in Plymouth, Mass. And Cassie and I are always talking in the office about prices, rates, how the market is, sellers, buyers, everything. So we decided to start recording these conversations and share them with people because we get these questions a lot, and it might be nice to just share them with people in real time. So Cassie, today we decided we were going to talk specifically about right now, May 2024, on prices and interest rates. So what are you seeing with your clients? Are people waiting because of prices and rates? What's going on in people's minds?
Yeah, so I've had, so many conversations with prospective people. They want to buy a house, but they want to wait until prices come down.
And are prices coming down?
Unfortunately, it really doesn't look like it is. If you take a look at this map here, we have, and it's a graph, not a map, former math teacher here, so maybe I could use the right terminology for our instruments, but taking a look at this bar graph, the purple is the 2023 data and the blue is current 2024. And you can see in 2023, prices continued to go up. There was a little bit of a fluctuation, but pretty much we were at an increase for the year. And it's looking like the same for 2024. We've gone up each month since January. So, and just living in the market day to day, I know when we see those June numbers come up, it's most likely, I'm going to assume that's going to keep going up.
And now these June, I'm seeing here, does this mean that the data that's showing up on this graph here, does this mean that June is the most expensive month to buy a home?
No, so actually a typical real estate transaction takes about 45 to 90 days. So the sale prices you see in June most likely had an offer accepted in like early to mid April.
Yeah, and we even saw that on this Monday market call yesterday, that year over year on a super local level, because these are over the US economy, on a local level, we're seeing the exact same trend. So just interesting to see that, like you said, prices are not coming down.
Nope.
Okay, interest rates.
Yeah, interest rates. So what do you think? Are interest rates coming down? Because that's another big one that we're hearing from our clients.
Yeah, so it's funny, interest rates were something before I got into the business. I didn't really understand how much of a punch they played on your mortgage payment. And I remember, 4% is historic low when I first got into the business. And that was right around here in fourth quarter, end of 2019. And obviously we all know what happened right here was the pandemic and rates just plummeted. The federal government had a reason to make interest rates so low to help stimulate the economy because, we all thought we were going to perish in any moment.
Life was over.
Cardboard could kill you. So since then, we've obviously bounced back. And right now, the federal government doesn't have a reason to drop interest rates now. Could another Armageddon happen? Certainly. Could aliens invade tomorrow? Certainly. Outside of those two things, I don't really see a reason for interest rates coming down. And right now, a lot of people are saying interest rates are high, but if you actually look, the historical average of rates over, since the 70s is 7.74. I mean, I feel bad for this is high, 16.63 in the early 80s, that's high. Historically, though, over the time we've been recording is 7.74.
Okay.
And over the last 30 years, just under 6%. And today we're sitting at about 7.06%. So we're really kind of living right now on the low side of average, or actually the middle of average. I don't know if they'll, get lower at some point.
Yeah. Well, I know I got my house at 3.5%. It's kind of scary thinking, all right, if it's not coming back down, should I just stay in my house forever and keep that 3.5% rate?
So, we talk about our clients, right? Like, I guess it's what's most important to you is, knowing you and whoever lives in your house, knowing that your interest rate is 3.5%.
Yeah.
That's great. And maybe you want to get a sign and put it in your yard that says my interest rate's 3.5%. But that's usually not what is most important. It's right now, it's fresh in our minds. The lowest, they'll probably, economists we were talking about, project maybe somewhere in the 5% range, but probably never in our lifetime will we see 3%. Maybe in our children's lifetime, they'll see 4%. But again, I'm just speculating based on what economists say. I don't think I would hold on to my house just for that reason. So, I'll ask people, when you pay your car off, are you going to keep it forever?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's, the people that like to drive them into the ground, but I know us, we like,
Yeah. And what's your
newer
car
cars
worth
and
once you
yeah,
drive it into the ground?
exactly. Yeah,
Nothing. So, if you want to keep the house you're in forever, then that's great, and you can do that. And we can talk about other ways you could leverage your equity if you feel that you want to use that equity. For most people, though, the best time to sell your home is when you're ready. It's not going to be certainly when the prices are at the right time. It's certainly not going to be when rates are at the right time. The rates are what the rates are, and the prices are what the prices are. So it's always a good time to sell or buy the right piece of real estate. So it's just up to you on, when do you want to pull out your equity? Do you want to use it to buy something else? Or do you want to stay and still use it to buy something else? So maybe you want to use your equity for vacations, or invest in the stock market, or probably, in my opinion, is invested in real estate because you have a better return on your investment.
Yeah, right. Honestly, I think the average that or any piece of real estate increases is about 4% a year,
Yeah.
and that is far beyond what most other investments get you.
And on a local level, right now, we're seeing that's more like 8 to 10% every year.
Wow.
So,
yeah, I mean, even I know both of us bought our houses in 2022, and even as agents, we're like, wow, we're paying way too much money, and both of us are sitting on
I'm up 100 grand.
Yeah, nice amount of equity just in a couple of years.
Yep, absolutely. So, guys, this was our first take at conversations that we have about the real estate market. If you're interested in more content, definitely give us a follow. And my email is mariahwicker@kw.com.
I'm cassie.dw@kw.com.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.